We're in Vegas, baby! That is right, we're here for the Circus Fright Dome, which is all Five Nights at Freddy's related. My boy, Scotty, hit us up with those sweet plane tickets. Thank you very much, Scott. Not only that, but he put us up in the Bellagio as well, so he paid for our flight, paid for our hotels, and the Fright Dome ticket. It's unbelievable that that man would do to us. He's an absolute legend. We actually met him last night as well. We got a couple of photos with him. We had a chat with him and his two boys, and they're lovely, lovely people in person. A lot taller than I expected. Didn't give us any secrets. Before you tell us, before you're saying in the comment section, Raz, drop us all the secrets, baby cake, slide into those DMs. There was no DM slided. We had a little bit of fun, not like that. I recognized his voice. He definitely sounds pretty much like he does with as the phone guy as well, which is great. It's perfect. I'm here with the boys actually already. We've got Ryan here. Hey. And we've got other Ryan over there by the window, and we've got the beautiful Vegas here. It's just so good. We've got the Eiffel Tower. We've got a butt ton of water. And it just looks so good compared to Scotland, where I'm from. This place is just unbelievable. For one, they've actually got sun, and I've just been total darkened out. I'm a silhouette now. You got to unlock me by doing some serious codes. So the next thing, we're just going to be chilling out this morning. Then we're going to go across to the Fright Dome later on, and Scott's given us or got us backstage access. So we're hopefully going to be able to show you some dope ass footage. So get those butts prepared for that. If you enjoyed today's video, then please hit that like button. It really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 87 beautiful likes as we live it up in Las Vegas, baby. Woo! Proper Vegas, baby. Let's get in. Boys. Oh.
Right, turn the camera off.
Hi! Here we are right outside the Fright Dome for the Circus Five Nights at Freddy's thing. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We've got Foxy over here looking sexy. He's sexy beast. And we've got Freddy over here as well. He's looking great there. And it's sponsored by Mountain Dew. So you know it's going to be good. Well, we're going to go inside it. It's going to be fantastic. And hopefully we'll be able to get some good shots. And it's going to be great, man. Shots for Freddy and the gang. BIDYBAB 87.
That's a thumbnail. Chica's menacing.
That stare. That is a.
I don't want any problems.
No, I didn't steal your cupcake, I swear. Won't hurt me. That glare. I think we've got Bonnie around the side as well.
I have to wait for these guys to finish up, so they're going the reverse way to me.
Oh gosh.
That.
Get a real look.
Is
Okay, I'm good.
Get a good look. Get a nice low shot with them. Look at the size of them though, like.
Yeah.
They're monstrous.
No, they're not. Actually, they are.
This is the closest
They are pretty tall.
Physically seeing the gang, guys.
I know. The closest you'll ever get to Fred.
Just imagine that thing tearing you apart.
I'm good actually.
I'll stop recording now.
Yeah. It's my favorite phrase ever. Let's party.
It's good.
Are the boys enjoying it?
It's good.
I'm Raz. How you doing, buddy?
Jake, very nice to meet you.
Jake,
man.
how you
Welcome
doing,
to
man?
our Five Nights at Freddy's house here at Fright Dome this year.
Thank you very much.
Having fun so far?
Yeah, it's really good. The whole experience is so authentic. It's unbelievable. You've got the animatronics here. He's staring at you. You know that, right?
We've spent a lot of time together these last couple months.
Oh, that's adorable.
Seeing each other quite a bit.
See, I've only ever seen the nasty side of Freddy, so it's good to see his loving side as well. It's good. So, how long did it take to create this whole experience?
We started conceptualizing about 5 or 6 months ago, doing rough sketches, planning out our wall decor, planning out where things were going to go. Because the hard part about the game is that you never really see the environment. You see everything from security camera points of view. So we kind of had a little bit of leeway in the flow of the house and where the rooms were and what was behind the rooms, because you only see the front section of those rooms. So we had to create the other 180 degrees behind everybody. So that was kind of the hard part, but it took us about 3 or 4 months to finally get everything in order, get it all on paper, and then we started building this whole place, and luckily it turned out amazing.
Yeah, it did. It really did turn out amazing. So, What is your favourite part of the house, without giving away any spoilers?
I think one of my favorite parts of the house would have to be the entrance and the first security room. Because in the game, you spend all your time in the security room.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the room that we knew we had to match every detail for. We had to make sure everything was spot on. And it was really fun to have to, you know, a lot of the times we build these houses, it's just, what do you think we should do? But this time it was, what does the picture have? Let's make sure we copy it exactly. So that was kind of the fun part for us, is making sure we can match details perfectly and make sure everything is exactly authentic as Scott wanted.
You've got to start with a bang, so when everybody comes in immediately they're like, yes, this is the office, I'm in for some troubled times ahead.
Anybody who knows the game will be very well at home once they step inside of it.
Excellent. Speaking of which, how long is this running from and until?
We're open today, which is October 1st, through Halloween this year. We're open weekends, and then once we get closer to Halloween, we throw some Thursdays and Wednesdays and Sundays in there.
Excellent.
So we've got 17 days throughout the month of October that people can come in and experience this house, and if they don't come this year, you're not going to catch it.
Oh, so everybody, if you're in Las Vegas or want to come and see this thing, you've got 18 days to come and check it out, and it's going to be fantastic. It's well worth it from what we've experienced. Final question, who's your favorite, animatronic-wise?
My favorite would have to be, I mean, you can't beat Freddy himself. He's the golden character. It's kind of a pun there, we have the golden Freddy. if anyone's ever seen the golden Freddy, I know it's kind of hard and elusive to find. But
is he here?
I don't know. You're going to have to find out for yourself.
Man.
You're going to have to find out just for yourself.
Thank you, we will. Thank you very much, buddy.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Cheers.
You guys enjoyed. Alright, now I'm good. Okay.
That happened yesterday?
Again. No.
That's the face of evil.
Also the guy in the back. Oh boy.
No, not yeah, but any
Hey.
Look at this, just the lighting as well is great. There's Freddy just peering over my shoulders. This place is absolutely insane. You have to come. You literally, if you're anywhere near Las Vegas, just come. If you're not near Las Vegas, come anyway. Very, very limited time. You gotta experience this. That's a person. Who's alive? My dude's been sculpting his cheeks. Look at those buns, hon.
So we've just had the joy of experiencing the Fright Dome, guys, and it was absolutely fantastic. The only thing we thought could really do it justice is if we all sat down together and really just shared our thoughts on the experience, because it really is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and it deserves the spotlight. So guys, what do you actually think about Fright Dome initially?
Well, the first thing is, on the Friday when we first got here, we were jet-lagged to hell, but still we got to the Fright Dome and we was just experiencing it as a whole. And basically what they do is they change it every day. So the first time we went in was completely different to the second time we went in. Overall, the Five Nights at Freddy's experience was absolutely amazing. They've done an amazing job, and Scott should really be proud.
We went in on the Friday and they changed things up for the Saturday. So they obviously learned what worked really well on the first day, and then for the second day they changed things up because there was different jump scares on the second day. Those things that we missed the first time got the second time, and some things the second time that we didn't see the first time. So it's one of those experiences that if you do buy your tickets, go in a couple of times, you never know what might happen. Like, because they're I don't want to give any spoilers away, but because it's live, then it is all natural and instinctive at the time and improvised almost, some of the stuff. So it's always going to be a different experience. But the spooks, man, the spooks, my boys, my heart, my heart can't take anymore.
Not just for the Five Nights at Freddy's one as well. The Fright Dome and just as a whole is absolutely amazing. You've got Clown House, you've got all these amazing things, but the Five Nights at Freddy's one, they really did nail the ambience, and just we also got a guided VIP tour on the Saturday.
That was insane.
It was a bit of a wild goose chase to begin with, but when we got in, literally Sparky, I think his name was.
It was Sparky.
I forgot the woman's name, but shout out to you as well. She was holding our camera and our bags and stuff. She's amazing. She literally, they got us to the front of every line, and it was an amazing experience. Definitely.
Yeah, it's like when we was going to all these different venues inside of the actual Fright Dome itself. The difference between, for example, the horror attractions, there was like Alcatraz, where there's been some infection, and also like a clown-based one, which was absolutely horrific. And then all of a sudden you get put in this situation where there's animatronics which are now to fear, and it's a totally different kind of phobia. And the way they played it out, even though these guys are playing these robotic characters, and just the whole style, for example, the other ones are all about the scares, but the Five Nights at Freddy's attraction, they understood the game, which was actually a breath of fresh air. They didn't just rush into it and use the characters as the selling point. They did things like, they know that the games are based on Easter eggs, so it's the sort of thing where when you walk through this attraction, you have to look behind you when you don't expect to. And you might see an animatronic poking their head around the corner like you would have 100% missed before, and that's the opportunity where you would have seen that specific character. So you have to experience it multiple times, and I think it's that aspect which is how, like, always changing the game really for the experience. It makes the experience completely original every time, and it's just something you don't get anywhere else, and I think that's what made it so sensational. It's just like the game, with you don't know what Easter egg, what character is going to appear for you, and it was a great homage to the game, and Scott should be insanely proud of everything that they've done there.
Yeah, definitely. We're trying to be. We may sound a little bit vague with what we're saying, but obviously we don't want to spoil the experience for anyone. But whether you're a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's or just horror in general, you'll take different things from it. One is very scary. Like you will. Your heart will be pounding. You will. There are parts of this place where you will run. You will run. There is no doubt about it. And if you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you will love it just for the fact that you're in a Five Nights at Freddy's environment. The team spent so long on the first room alone because they wanted to start off with a bang, wanted to come in there, and then, as you saw in the interview, they spent so much time with the environments and making it Five Nights at Freddy's related, and it's just great. Scott really enjoyed it, and his two boys did as well. It must be insane for him, for us personally, seeing the games come to life like that is one thing, but then Scott, who made the game, seeing his idea come into fruition in a real life horror setting is something else. It's incredible.
It must be absolutely sensational.
The fact that Scott actually came round with us the first time.
His first ever experience of the Fright Dome, and Scott was there with us.
And I don't think the guys knew that it was the creator of the game. The guy who was with us at the time, I don't think he had any idea, because the way Scott was looking at this guy when he was saying things, he was like, "Do you not know who I am?
Do you not know who I am?"
He's like, "What are you talking about?"
That's it. He signed in as Anim Dude. That's what it was.
But it was an amazing experience, and like, just the whole Fright Dome itself. We went 2 days, 2 whole days, and I'm going to be honest, I feel like I could go to today.
Definitely.
Still find things I didn't see, and then there'll be a fourth day where I'd miss another thing.
I mean, it is a whole experience. You've got until the 31st of October to go along. It is only weekends until the final week, and then I think they said Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of Halloween week is included as well. But there are roller coasters. There are roller coasters in this dome.
Everything.
There is like contortionists, there are stage performers, there's the dope ass beats.
It's everything Fright, isn't it? It's literally like, the name Fright Dome is like, you think it's scary, but it's a bit more than that. It's so far out. Every aspect of someone's fear is probably picked up on in there.
It's a genuine experience, the whole thing. Whether you're just going for Five Nights at Freddy's, if you're doing that, go and check out the other stuff as well. It's terrifying. The whole thing. You can hear it in my voice. I've lost it from all the screaming. It's unbelievable.
So finally, we'd just like to say a big thank you to Scott Cawthon. The man himself is absolutely a legend. He's so humble. Like, I don't know, when I was expecting to meet him, like, I was expecting this persona of like authority and stuff like that, which he does come across like the man, but he's just such a chill guy. He's got such a firm handshake. He's got a man shake, as Raz would say.
He's got a proper man shake.
And his two sons actually almost crippled my hand. Thank you so much, Scott, for the room in Vegas. Guys, can we just clarify? He paid for us to stay in the Bellagio Hotel.
And that is a disclaimer, guys. We're not just saying that to try and prove something.
And he's paid for our plane tickets.
Scott asked us to specifically state this in the video we do. We're not trying to say this.
We're not trying to show off.
Scott just. I think it's just Scott's way of just wanting to demonstrate the fact that he makes these things possible for people. But it's a situation, like, me personally, I would have never thought I'd be in Vegas right now, and the fact that he brought us out and also still took the time to meet us and speak to us about. We didn't talk to him about Sister Location. We spoke to him as a person. It's more than just a game, guys. He's an incredible person. He's got such a great personality. We cracked a few jokes, like speaking to him in the line, stuff like that, and you could just see the excitement for him as well when we were just walking around the place. And I think he was happy to meet us as well. You could see that he was like smiling, and it was just such a surreal experience. You know, you see him in pictures and then you meet him in person, and it's like a completely different. It's a different expectation, and it's it's just one you really can never top it. It's been, I think, one of the, I'd say it's almost like a bucket list, meeting Scott Cawthon for me.
Well, it's one of those things, he's like, individually, he's changed our lives, just from bringing out a game, and we were able to enjoy and experience so much, and then it's got to the point where we are now, we've met him. We met this hero of ours. I know Corey was, unfortunately Corey's not here just now, he had to go home, but the fact that Corey came along as well, and he is a massive fan of Scott as well. He's changed all our lives. He's changed so many lives out there, whether it's through playing the game for YouTube, whether it's through the experience, or because I know a lot of people have made friends through the FNAF fandom, or it's given money to charity. So many lives have been changed by this one man and his game, and it is just a testament to how amazing he is, the fact that he has brought us out here to experience this firsthand, to make a little video. I mean, originally they didn't want us to do any footage of the backstage thing, but Scott made that possible. The guys backstage were actually really, really great at Fright Dome. Thank you very much for all your hospitality and the interview as well. Everybody was so nice, but originally we weren't meant to show anything. But the fact that we got to do this, got to meet Scott, it's just, as you say, it's a bucket list sort of thing. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and you can tell by our voices and our bags under our eyes, we've really made the most of it, and it's an experience that will last with us forever. And we just want to thank you guys out there for supporting us
all
on the channels.
All the subscribers, all the watchers, all the viewers, things like that. Guys, don't believe the people that say FNAF is dead and the FNAF community is dead. It is the furthest from dead. Like, the community is always thriving, and a testament is the fact that at the Fright Dome, Five Nights at Freddy's got its own individual attraction,
and it was packed,
and it was absolutely
packed out.
The queues were like half an hour, hours. Like, everyone wanted to experience this. FNAF is lit, and it's going to stay lit for a very, very long time.
Hell yeah! Right. Just, it's just amazing. But yeah, without your support, guys, without your support, then we wouldn't be here. So it just means everything to us. I love you.
Bit too much. Bit sentimental.
See you later.
I was joking.
Play the sad.
No, that was good. That was good. Right.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was our personal experience, showing you into the Fright Dome, the ins and outs of it, and as you've heard in this video, we thoroughly encourage you to go along and experience it for yourself if you can. Unfortunately, it is in Las Vegas, and that is not possible for probably the majority of you, but hopefully you got a little insight into what it is, and who knows, it might, if it's popular, it might return at some point in the future, and maybe even at different locations. We never know at this point. That isn't a hint that Scott's told us anything. Please don't assume that. Scott, we didn't actually even speak to Scott about Sister Location at all, and we were just excited to meet him in person and ask him if he wanted to go and gamble with us. He said no. He didn't say that. That's a little jokesy for us. Either way, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, then please hit that like button. It really, really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 1987 beautiful likes, and we will see you very, very shortly. Remember to go and check out the boys' channels and their individual ones in the description below, because we're all doing that juicy Sister Location footage right now, or later on in the week, depending on when this comes out. But either way, guys, we're gonna get out of here. I've been Razzbowski, you've been the beautiful bastards, as always, for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!